So what is up, guys? And as you might notice, this I guess background is a little different than usual. I apologize if the audio is kind of weird, just because I'm recording this on my phone and not my big setup and all. But before I further explain, if you want to go see some videos of my cat Dolly, go check out Tessa Stars' channel. We have videos of her from way back in 2020. We call them Dolly's life stream. I know it was kind of dumb, but it was just, I was 11 and she was 9, so yeah, I do apologize for the background noise, but I'm currently at a hotel right now in Orlando, Florida, and I currently hear a jailbreak helicopter flying right over us, so yeah, I'm very sorry about this noise. It's kind of unpredictable. But more on my cat Dolly. She was a Blue Point Mitted Ragdoll, I believe. And I got her back in I believe November of 2016, so almost 5 years. Or yeah, it's been 5 years, almost 6 years. So I mean, I was definitely one of her favorites in the family. Definitely me and Tessa were some of her favorites. But it was just kind of sudden when she died. So basically a few days ago, on July 18th, I believe, somewhere around 2 p.m. is when she passed away. And about 2 days before, we noticed that her lungs, we took her to the vet because we noticed she was breathing funny. And they saw that there was some liquid inside of her lungs, making it hard for her to breathe. We didn't realize how bad it was, but then we took her to a big basically a pretty big animal hospital in Ames, Iowa. I definitely recommend going to it because my dad told me it's one of the most recommended ones in the entire United States. I mean, if you live in the United States. But when we took her there, they rushed her inside because I mean, I thought she had kind of a chance, but when they took her inside, they took her to a room, I guess. I didn't know what was happening in there, but they were putting her on some oxygen, to an oxygen machine. And when they came in and told us, the prices of, the surgeries and everything, how expensive they would be, it was, I mean, the prices if I was my parents, I'd be willing to pay them if she would live. But there was really nothing we could do for her at that point because they told us that what that stuff was in her lungs would be fatal. But when they said it would be fatal, I was just stunned because it was just all of a sudden that she died. She was a perfectly healthy cat just a few days before that she started breathing funny. But when they told us, my parents made the decision to put her to sleep. And they took us into a room. This room with a bunch of chairs and stuff. And they brought her in there. She did not look like herself. She was her fur was all wet. Her face, she just looked it reminded me of that one time when my grandma's cat had to be put down. She looked basically her, I don't know what to call it. Her fur was all raggedy and stuff, but she had this thing wrapped around her, one of her paws, that, I don't know if you guys have ever had to, I mean, if Jaxo plays, if you're watching this, I don't know how you've put Murphy down, I mean, but I'm very sorry to hear that. But they had this thing in her paw, with this tube sticking out. And if I wasn't holding back my tears that afternoon, I would have been bawling. She was just I don't know. But my whole family was in tears. And when we, the doctors came in, they showed us what shots were like for like different stages, I guess, of putting her down. But when they did put her down, it was just probably one of the saddest things I've ever had to do. And I wouldn't wish that sadness on anyone, like not even my like most hater like ever. But that was just some of her last moments. Yeah, now of course it's thunderstorming outside, but yeah, that's just was the end of her. And when we took her back home later that day, we decided that we were gonna get her cremated. So right now she's currently getting cremated at the hospital, like that's just in my hometown. Like it's not like the big Ames, Iowa hospital, but like it's just currently as of right now, so I haven't seen anything, or like I haven't got her ashes with me. But I'm currently on a vacation right now. I think I said this already, but just in case I didn't, I'm currently on a vacation in Orlando, Florida. So if any of you guys are here, I just look for me, I guess. But just leave some love down below in the comments for Dolly, because she was a beautiful cat. Like she was probably one of the, like whenever people saw her, like they would always tell us how pretty she was, and she would always come to sleep with me every night in bed. But it's, I don't know, but just leave some love down below in the comments for her, because I would really appreciate it. But I apologize for not uploading for a few days. But yeah, that's just pretty much the story. I mean, it wasn't much of a story because it literally just was so soon when she died. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened with her and why I haven't been uploading, because, you know, we've been packing for this trip and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much just what happened. So I probably won't upload again until I get back from this vacation, which is it's about a week from now. So I won't upload for a while. But basically that's just explaining of what happened. But yeah, just leave some love down below for Dolly, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.